Okay, you're about to complete the third step, the third reading of the Black Death. And this is where you're really going to get into the small details about each of the paragraphs and how they feed into the whole. So, step 3 says, complete a final read by paragraph, making annotations. This is where you make your notes, explaining your thoughts in the margins. Thoughts should include a variety of the following and don't necessarily have to be in complete sentences. You need comments that show that you understand the article. This is where we've been practicing writing a main idea for each paragraph. You should have some questions that show what you're wondering about as you read, notes that differentiate between fact and opinion, and any observations you have about writer's strategy or choice and how they affect the paragraph as a whole, or the writing as a whole. These margin notes are the things that I'm going to be looking at as I give you a grade on this assignment. So to get you started off, I had put some some of the symbols in here as I read through my second reading just to get you started. Now I want you to get a different colored writing utensil to make your notes. And any place that you put a mark, you need to go back and explain what you were thinking. But I'm also going to tell you that every single paragraph needs some kind of annotation. So if you didn't put a mark by it, then I do want you to go back and at least tell what the main idea of that paragraph is. So for this paragraph, I had put a star, and I thought it was important because it looked like it was showing the symptoms of the Black Plague. You'll have to forgive my handwriting with this pen. It's a little bit, oops. I kind of put black and plague together. The Black Plague. Oops. Okay, symptoms of the Black Plague. And that was, I think, important to understand because we look at this disease as something that was really a horrific thing of the time period. And looking at those symptoms, you can kind of see why. Now, as I looked down at my second note, I realized that I was working very quickly, and I put this in the wrong spot. So, my question mark actually was supposed to go up here. This is where my question was. And my question was, what was I wondering? I'm wondering what these doctors looked like. The way that they describe them sounds very odd to me, and so this is something I might want to go Google later on so that I have some kind of an image of what this looks like. What these doctors looked like. Okay? So you're going to continue doing this, and again, so up here, I didn't put any type of symbol here, so I'm going to go back and explain the main idea of that paragraph. Anywhere that you don't have a symbol, you still need to have some explanation of that paragraph, and that's what I'm going to be expecting when I go back to grade this. Okay? All right, so that's your third read.